Passive income isn't just a concept, it's real, but you have to put in the work to achieve it. Today, I'm coming to you with a dividend recap. We're going to be taking a look at Apple, Main Street Capital, Realty Income, and SPHD dividends paired with the DRIP dividend reinvestment plan, which automatically buys more of those company shares to build up my position. Automatic compounding going on in my portfolios in order to build wealth quietly but powerfully. The accounts we're going to be taking a look at are some smaller accounts that I've been building for early retirement. The Apple is in my growth portfolio and the others are in my passive income portfolio. But I always like to share that I do have accounts set up for retirement, but I have goals outside of that and don't want all of my money tied to that 59 and a half or 67 plus age. So I am Lisa J. Stocks. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with all of my videos and live streams. We're going to start off talking about Apple, and they have an event coming up in a few days on the 9th. So it's called the Awe Dropping Event, and it's coming up in just a few days. So it'll be streaming live on YouTube and Apple's platforms. They've been really pushing this event. We can expect lots of detail on all of the new iPhone 17 series, which will be, of course, replacing and having lots of updates compared to its last model. It'll be priced at about $899. And they're saying that the Pro models are going to have zoom lenses, anti-glaze screens, a new cooling system, even new colors like orange. Apple has been focusing on AI. Think a smarter Siri on all of their devices. Better phone editing to rival Google and Samsung. They're trying to stay competitive. Some other reveals that we might expect from Apple will be related to their Apple Watch Series 11, their earbuds, and Apple TV. All the updates that Apple make are very important because they've been called out for slow AI progress and boring updates. There's been delays to their AI features being incorporated into new products. So all eyes are on them to see these updated designs and have Apple prove that they are still a tech leader. Some good news related to Apple that just occurred is their deal with Google making them the default search engine on iPhones is not going to be blocked. So we saw the stock price move up a bit from the second to the third when we got that news. Apple's deal with Google is worth billions. So it was important to start to get clarity on whether they were going to be forced to use other search engines, but Google has been thriving. They're still raking in cash. In Q3 2025 from iPhone sales alone, it's up 13.5%. And with these improvements that we're expecting related to AI, they could keep growing, even if things aren't perfect when it comes to that Google deal. So Apple is an investment that I got into for growth, not the dividend, but it's always nice to get that little extra added bonus. And we all know that most of us that have an Apple product have more than one. We get caught up in that ecosystem. I know I'm sitting here with 2 iPhones and an iPad right now. And in a recent survey, 70% of iPhone users said they want to upgrade. So we will see what happens in this event, the news that we get, and if they're able to roll it out and have it incorporated into their new devices. Okay, so now on to Main Street Capital, a BDC, a business development company. It lends out money to small and medium businesses. It pays out a little over 6% dividend yield every month, which is great for steady income. They're a financially solid company and their investments earn 12.8% average return. BDCs must distribute 90% of their taxable net income to their investors. And for the past 2 years, they've been paying out a supplemental bonus dividend on the quarter. We'll be getting that next time around for September. So in this recent article called Maine, the top high yield stock to buy for September 2025, because of their reliable dividends, that high percentage that they have to pay out to the shareholders, they have their money spread across private loans and business loans. So this lowers their risk. For me, Main Street has not disappointed yet. I'll need to just keep an eye on the earnings forecast going forward so that I'm not surprised. This is a recent headline that I wanted to share about Main Street Capital. They've recently announced a dual listing on a Texas stock exchange. This will be giving them more visibility. A $350 million debt offering is allowing them to raise money at 5.4% interest, which would be due in 2028. So this is seen as strong financial flexibility. Their current stock price is $66.34, which right now is right in line with the current price targets from analysts. Now on to Realty Income. Current share price $58.95. Ticker symbol O, known as the monthly dividend paying company. It's been paying monthly dividends out for over 50 years. Currently, the dividend is over 5%. It owns over 15,000 properties rented to big names like Walgreens, have a high occupancy rate of about 98.6%, with average leases of 5.5 years. This allows them to have that steady income. This is a REIT, a real estate investment trust, a company that owns properties, rents them out, and what REITs do is they don't keep all of that rental income. They share it with their shareholders through dividends. So when it comes to this one, it's like owning real estate without the hassle of being a landlord. Pushing the performance out to 5 years when it comes to Realty Income, they're down 5.38%. So when it comes to this one, I've been getting my steady dividends, but not that share appreciation. So one, you definitely have to weigh if the dividends are enough for you. They have those stable tenants. Their properties are rented to essential businesses that are going to be there even through the tough times. They are making strides to expand into Europe, in addition to medical facilities, according to their CEO. In addition to that, we may see some improvement to the share price once those interest rates drop. Last up, SPHD. It's an exchange-traded fund. Invesco's S&P 500, high dividend, low volatility. This basket of stocks gives you low volatility, meaning that stock prices don't jump around too much, making it less stressful for investors who don't like those big swings. It's loaded with those sustainable stocks like REITs and utilities that stay more steady in rocky markets. You get exposure to 50 holdings here. So those are the companies. Some recent news updates. When it comes to my dividends received for the month of August, I received $63.20. My two top performing investments that I'm sharing this month are Apple and Main Street Capital. I have about 60 shares of Apple, up 55%, and 42 shares of Main Street Capital, and up about 55% when it comes to that investment also. I have about 111 shares of Realty Income in my Moomoo portfolio and 39 shares of SPHD, which I'm up 18% on. And so far, year to date, I've received $668 in dividends. So let me know in the comments, what's your favorite investment out of the 4 that we went over today? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just here sharing my personal journey and stock market news with you. Do your own research and make sound investment choices, because if you're anything like me, you want your money to make more money. Put that notification bell on, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.